Hey guys, Czar here, back with you, watching this very closely here for my second opportunity. If that pulls back, and there it is, right there. And there's another pullback. You just saw it there, guys. Just want to make sure you can always see my entry. Stop above the high, looking for a quick 1R here. Second trade of the day. This time short. The first one was long before the Powell testimony. And now we've had this nice pullback here and retest, little double top in here. And this was important to me, a little 2B if you like. This is on the 30-second chart, by the way, guys. But I am in now and counting on having prices stay below the top of the open range, certainly above these two highs you see right here, micro highs, of course. All right, guys, we're back, and as you can see, I came within about 1 point of hitting a profit target, and that's okay. I'm going to stay with this. I have not moved my stop to break even. I'm going to stay in this. This is a 30-second chart, guys. I'm going to move to a 1-minute chart just to clean this up because there are a lot of candles involved. And I'm going to explain to you why I took this trade. I can anticipate some questions of why didn't I take a trade, up here somewhere. Well, first of all, I don't take trades in the open range in the morning. I don't mind doing it in the afternoon if there's a reason to. Secondly, I was really waiting for this pullback to happen and then a failure to make a new high. This is a 1, 2, 3 confirmation of a change in trend, and it looks like this. Now, this is a messy trend line, but I'm just showing you the concept. This is the spirit of the law versus the letter of the law. I'll move you over here for a second. So break of trend line below open range, right? So bearish configuration for the morning for me. But the second more important piece is then a failure to make a new high on a subsequent rally. So impulse up, but then breaking, failing to make a new high. And then the third piece, critically important, is the entry, which is the break below prior pivot low. And that is right here. And that's, you can see where my entry is. So there's 3 pieces to this. The break of a trend line, failing to make a new high, and then break below that subsequent low. Let me delete this and let me show this to you on a schematic. I'll make this full page here so you can see it. There it is. See that there? There's the uptrend. So that was that pullback I showed you. The break of the trend line, failure to make a new high, and then finally the entry. That didn't happen at any other point in time. This is the only point where it happened. Now again, I could have entered up here and that would have been, just on the break of the trend line, and it would have turned out to be a winner if my stop was above here. But it doesn't matter. I'm looking for the most certain move, and for me, this 3-part confirmation is an important thing for most of my entries. A slightly different story here on the open of the market, whether it's the London Open if I trade the UK session, or on the New York session, when there is a significant amount of volume happening to drive things in a certain direction. But hopefully you get the idea. Trend line, break, failing to make a new high, break below. Pretty simple stuff. And now we'll wait for this follow through, which I'm fairly confident is going to happen. And there it is, guys. Finally, about 2 hours after I entered around 10:56, I believe. Let me just check that, 10:56, and it's now 12:43. And we were in the twilight zone, of course, lunch period, and dropping even lower. Now we're into this area. This is what I've been kind of counting on here, is this clean traffic range and this smooth sailing all the way down. Who knows if it'll go all the way? Not sure, but we certainly have had a bearish flip in the daily, and that's really where this began, is seeing this rejection, an extended move here, of course, in this rampaging bull market. It doesn't mean overextended, but it means that it could be ripe for a pullback, and that's what we're feeling and seeing now. And so the daily rationale here is extension and a flip, right? Intraday pullback. And of course, after the twilight zone reversals often happen, this one began before at around 10:51 or so, kind of in here. But you get the idea. Thanks for being with me. Hope you have an amazing day. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.